Hello! Don't mind the character swap. That was me being like, oh, I should start this stream by having like the main character on the screen. Yeah, hi, it's me. I haven't streamed in ages, but I'm doing a podcast later. Pictures Without Pictures. It starts at 6 p.m, so that's a little over 2 hours from now. So this stream won't go on for that long. But basically, what I want to talk to you guys about, what I want to do here is, as you can already tell, actually, because you have eyes, is the title of the stream, hardcore mode on Diablo 3, and it's something that I kind of wanted to do for a while before I ever got the PS4 version. I suppose I should go into that first. I never got the Necromancer DLC, which was 15 quid, and then Diablo 3 went on sale on PS4 for 15 quid, and it was the version that included the Necromancer, so I was like, this seems like a good way to do it, you know, get the PS4 version, because I have trialed the console version on PS3, and I remember liking the controls, and it's a solid fucking port. It's amazing, actually, and I'll be talking more about that as we go. But some of the achievements, because of course I'm going for the platinum, because why wouldn't I? Diablo 3 is one of the best games ever made. But there are 3 achievements which are a little bit rude, and they are reach level 70 on a hardcore character, kill Diablo on a hardcore character, and kill Malthael on a hardcore character. And I'll start by saying I played all the way through the campaign, and I think all the way up to level 70 on this dude without dying. So that's fine. And hopefully we should experience the same. Obviously, this is a game where the difficulty is very customizable, and it might take longer if we play it too safe and that kind of thing. And it would be kind of fun if there were stakes involved. So I probably won't put it on the easiest setting, don't worry about that. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now. And I've set up all my heroes, because there is another annoying ass achievement, which is to get 6 characters to level 70. So that's gonna be a grind, but luckily there are ways that you can do it. By the way, all the names I've chosen are randomized names. At first I thought Karos was like the default name for the male necromancer, because they do have default names, they have lore names. For instance, the female demon hunter is called Vala, I remember that. And the female wizard is called Li Ming. But it gives you a little randomized name. I was like, I'll go with those, sure. I name them stupid things on PC, so it'd be nice to have actual real names for these guys. And I read a guide that said the easiest hardcore character to do the achievements on is the Witch Doctor. And funnily enough, the Witch Doctor is the one class in the entire game I've never played, or I've played him up to like level 20 or 30, but I've just never gotten into him. So that's that. So this is Ungatu, which I think is actually a pretty cool name, and we're going to be playing him, and if we die, well, we'll be playing someone else. But for now, let's start on hard, and let's begin our shit. Did I do story mode? I don't want to do story mode. I've just done story mode, and I don't want to do it again. Oh, it's going to have to be story mode, isn't it? Because it's hardcore. Shit. Alright. Hang on, let me just check that's the case. In that case, I probably shouldn't have skipped the opening cinematic, because we could have done a whole playthrough of the story. Ah, sorry, hang on. I might delete this character and remake him then, so that we can do that. Let me just... game settings? Yeah, no, I can't do adventure mode. In that case... we're gonna get the... no, okay. Let me just delete him and remake him. It'll be fine. Delete hero. First hardcore death already? Alright. Create hero. Witch Doctor. Hardcore. We were going to do a male one this time round. Happy to change it up in the future though. Let's go back to Ungatu. I think this was how he spelled his name. I apologise if I got that wrong. And then let's also put a little H1 next to him so we can keep track of how many times we die. I don't foresee it being a lot. I hope it's not a lot. But if it is, then we should be ready for that. So the cool thing about Diablo 3's story is every class has its own lore, and the story is a little different with each class. I've seen it all the way through on Wizard and Necromancer, but all the other characters I've ever played have been adventure mode, so this will be a cool opportunity to see what the story looks like from the Witch Doctor's point of view. So let's have a look at the story.
I wander to places beyond imaginings, far from the jungles of my youth. My knowledge has grown vast. The people, they think me banished, shunned to the end of my days. They say I defy the spirits, but I say no. I follow them. The spirits show me alone that the Skyfire is where the end begins. They say this must not be. I live to serve the spirits. So I go. There is none but me to answer the call.
This guy's really cool. I like him.
The air is heavy with death. The fallen star is near.
I don't. Oh wow, insta kill on hard mode. Interesting. Oh, I love that Tristram music. That is some of the best music in gaming right there. Okay, so hard is a little bit easier at no gear than I remember.
Tell me, go seek the cradle of the fallen star, and so I am here.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
They keep coming.
If hard mode is too easy, we will crank it up, don't worry.
The spirits smile.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards,
Grab
open
your
the
hands.
gate. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
Burn those corpses before they rise again.
I came here to study the fall of old Tristram. This is closer to the town's history than I want to be.
Saccharum has fallen to disgrace.
You know, you always tell me that. Alright. Where's Leah? I never come in here. I think you can come in here in adventure mode, but I never do. I don't think there's any reason to.
You are Leah. The captain says you survived the fallen star.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but Watch out! The wounded are turning!
I already forgot I had grabby hands.
This is killing business.
Hey, people died, dude. Don't make jokes.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
There is a deep sickness here, but it can be healed.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
So the interesting thing is the characters like Leah always say the same thing, but obviously the class dialogue for like your protagonist is dependent on what class you chose.
For many years, villagers were too afraid to settle near the ruins of the cursed town Tristram. But as time went by, adventurers arrived to loot the old cathedral, and their business was profitable enough that new Tristram sprang up to accommodate them. Fewer travelers visit now, though, and the town is mostly populated by craftsmen and farmers. I'm Deckard Cain.
How can I help to fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Their sacrifice saved their people. I will honor it.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
I wonder if a witch doctor
Need
has an
more time.
ability or something that like gives him a saving throw on death or something, and maybe that's why it's recommended. Either way, if we die with a witch
That's one of the
doctor,
wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
if we die for witch doctor, I might choose barbarian. I feel like playing barbarian at the minute, but either way. So that thing you just saw there on the bottom right, on the bottom left of the screen, even that's a really cool, quick way of doing inventory management when you're on console. So I'm pretty pleased with. I've spoke about it earlier, but I'm super pleased with this port. Like, I think there's certain things it does better than the original version of the game. Like the kill bonus for like killing a whole bunch of dudes didn't even used to be in the PC port until I think maybe last year.
Needs more time.
Also, I played the campaign obviously through when I got this, and it's the first time I've played through the story of this game since I think shortly after Reaper of Souls came out, when it went on sale for the first time is when I got Diablo. And I forgot how much I love the story. It's great. Also, I think this is going to be kind of more of a chill stream. I don't feel like rambling on too much.
I returned to Honduras after 20 years. The burden of countless failures and tragedies heaped upon my shoulders. Am I being punished for helping that stranger hunt the Dark Wanderer? I always thought
Not ready
Deckard
yet.
Cain half a madman. But perhaps he was right. Perhaps he can banish the shadow hanging over my life.
The spirits grant me blessings.
Yeah, so it's a hardcore mode, but a chill stream. Now, the problem with those pages I pick up where they talk to you is if I run too far ahead and get to the next story point, they just interrupt it. And there is a way of going back into the menu and listening to it again, but it, like, you have to rife through a whole bunch of shit and find it, so we might not listen to every single one of those we come across, or at least not all the way through. It is interesting though, so I'll try and make time for it, but also if we die and have to start over, we'll probably just skip through most of the story shit that we've already done.
I am done. The mothers sleep once more.
Oh, I'm done. I have to kill the queen. Are these your ruins? They're not, but let's have a look inside anyway.
This chest is empty. Did the creatures take the treasure?
I think they did, mate. Oh, I'm used to my necromancer where I have a curse that I put on them, and every time they hit, like, I think it's 20% health, they immediately die. So I think, if I remember right, the cool thing about hardcore mode is there's certain things that do go across characters. I don't think there's anything that would benefit regaining XP and getting to a level that you're familiar with, but I think maybe if you get to Act 2 and die, you can start from Act 2 in the story. I might be wrong, but we'll find out. Well, hopefully we won't find out, but like I say, we will find out
Tristram.
if we
Diablo's
must.
Evil lingers everywhere here.
And like blacksmithing recipes and all that kind of stuff stays between characters. And the stash I forgot, yeah, that's going to be a big one. Well, I imagine anyway.
Thank you for your help. But could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Nor should she. I will help her find him. I overflow with blessings.
Oh, corpse spiders, goody. Huh. Oh, I guess it automatically equipped,
Come,
okay.
let us search for your uncle.
Oh, zombie
We need
dogs.
to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
So this is the console version of the inventory and the skills and everything, and I gotta say, it doesn't take too long to get used to. The only thing I have to say about it is when you get gems and stuff, they're all the way down here, so they can kind of clog up your bag if you're not keeping an eye on it. Right.
Here, let me open the gate.
It's weird as well,
was my
because
mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
Did you know your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
I forgot what I was going to say. Damn you, Leah.
Look, a hidden cellar. Follow me.
This is a place of power. Your mother hid her secrets here.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
Need more time.
Well, I'm a witch doctor, so I can tell you a thing or two about witches. I'm always healing them. Sure, that's how that works.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will find Deckard Cain. Stay here and study your mother's secrets. We may have need of them.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake.
Not ready yet.
The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
But yeah, that's what I was going to say. Before I played the console version, I kind of assumed it didn't have much love given to it. Like, I knew the control scheme was good, but I assumed that's just a holdover from the PS3 version. I just kind of assumed that not... Well, I don't know how many people do play on console, but to me now, after playing this, the idea of a large percentage of a player base just being mainly on console isn't as crazy to me as it used to be. Let's go down here. Whoops. I think it's as good as ports get. Especially for a game with a control scheme as like PC centric as this. And hey look, we're finally less naked. Look at my doggies. They're good dogs. Oh yeah, I should probably throw that down first.
The fallen star lies within.
The thing is, on my Necromancer, my X button, that's my AoE, and then my R2 is my, like, precision shot kind of thing.
Needs more time.
I'm not very good at articulating right now. Doesn't bode well for the podcast. But yeah, if you're not aware, we will be starting our Pictures Without Pictures podcast.
Strange magic comes from below.
Sure does. We'll be starting our first ever Pictures Without Pictures podcast, and we'll be talking about Iron Man. I have a habit of breaking environmental objects because there was a trophy to break 50 at once, or 50 in one streak. But I just got that trophy about an hour ago. It was a bastard, by the way, to get, but I just got it about an hour ago, so...
I grow in power.
Fire bats, active skill. I guess that's like the same category as the dogs. No? Oh, it's my R2. Okay, so instead of Grasp of Death, Grasp of the Dead, I can do fire bats. I remember... Oh, and corpse spiders are... Yeah, I definitely prefer Poison Dart. I have played a little bit of this. But that's better than what I had. But before Necromancer was a thing, people were saying that Witch Doctor was like their version of Necromancer because you're summoning loads of dudes, and it's kind of like weirdly death-based magic in a way. I don't know, I'm not hugely familiar with the lore of the Witch Doctor, but... Yeah, I like the death death bats.
It's inside me. Inside.
I just remembered I'm playing hardcore and I need to keep an eye on my health. And when he yelled "help me," for some reason I thought that was my witch doctor talking, and I was like, oh god. I had a little panic attack. Oh, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? One of the best voice lines in the game.
My name is Lachdanan, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
My name is Lachdanan, and I'm cursed. Love it. We'll also be meeting one of the best companion characters in all of gaming soon. If you're at any way familiar with Diablo 3, you know who I'm talking about. Okay, not this way. Oh, lovely. All the way back there, got it. It's weird that they have nothing on the screen to indicate that you're in hardcore mode. Like, Minecraft changes the hearts, so you can instantly tell if a streamer's playing on hardcore mode.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
God, I know this story word for word, because, I don't know, I've only been through story mode a few times, but for some reason that Lachdanan lore is just ingrained in me. My name is Lachdanan, and I'm cursed. Eat bats. You think I'd ever streamed Diablo on PC in the past, but I don't think I ever have. I've put hundreds of hours into that game. This game even.
These mushrooms are very large.
I've literally... What is this? The fuck is this? I've never seen this before. The witch Adria seeks a black mushroom. Oh, is it part of the story? Okay, I've already forgotten then.
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all
our first
pretense
res.
of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon
Not
us as
ready yet.
traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
I do not have enough mana.
Okay. Forgot to have my little demon dogs out, didn't I? They're called demon dogs, but they're good dogs, really. Can't help it. I see something in the environment and I just gotta break it.
Foul minions, stay back! Back!
What I want to know is how he fucking survived.
The Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
Oh no, Deckard. So let me get this right. He survives being hit by a meteorite and falling into this church.
Stay back!
Getting swiped at by dozens of skeletons. Just keeping note of this for future reference, that's all.
Need more mana.
Oh, thank you. But why did you risk yourself for me?
Because you needed my help. Come, I must return you to Leah.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
Well, that's convenient.
We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
Beam me up, Scotty.
I have kept my word to Leah and rescued her uncle Cain. I pulled him from the clutches of the Skeleton King, who still holds the fallen star.
That bastard. How dare he?
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
I seek your wisdom. Tell me of the fallen star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
Yeah, old people never know what they're talking about, am I right, Leah? More defense for less recovery. Thing is, we're so early in the game, that might be the only thing that gives us recovery. Let's check. Oh, it's not particularly easy to check that right now, but you know what, we'll go for it.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
The bastard.
Leoric should be in the unformed land, yet he stands between me and the fallen star.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts.
I guess the unformed land is what he calls the afterlife. That's interesting.
Leah spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife, tending the wounded.
What? She was out defending the gates this morning. What is driving that woman?
I don't know, probably fate or something.
Did you hear? Old Rumford has us down to half rations. How are we supposed to fight with the star?
The rest of the town is down to quarter, including my wife. You can call if you want.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Blacksmith, Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
It must be done, blacksmith. I will help you.
Thank you. Follow me.
Let's go get you a divorce. Sorry, was that not appropriate? He's just looking at me like, dude.
My friends, I'm sorry.
They suffer, blacksmith. Aid us. I need mana.
I think he's the only person who uses mana in this game.
My love, forgive me.
Hadrig, help me.
Oh. Maybe she's pregnant, Hadrig. Maybe that's just a bit of morning sickness. Oh, that's kind of grim actually, now that I think about it. Again with getting rid of recovery. Sure.
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hadrig Aemon.
I need your assistance, Hadrig. I search for the crown of Leoric.
I can help you there. It's buried with his chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Right. Shoot multiple poison darts. Ah, that's better. Okay, we're a bit further away from meeting the world's best supporting character than I thought we were.
My strike is true.
I gotta say, one thing I'm definitely appreciating, having played Necromancer for so long, is having a channelable spell. Because he has, Bone Spike? No, not Bone Spike, Bone Spear, whatever. There's one way he like, throws a bone at people. And the animation for it's kinda long, and it just kinda feels slow. And that's definitely not a problem with this class.
A test of my skill.
Oh boy. I'm not sure I want to test your skill right now. You're still quite new.
I do not have enough mana.
We did it. Oh, hang on. Okay. We're a bit more sturdy than I thought.
I need mana.
I think the biggest concern will be Diablo and Malthael. When I was playing on my Necromancer, Diablo wasn't too tough. In fact, Malthael wasn't tough either, because I was just so overpowered for the difficulty I was playing on at that point. I was thinking of another time when I tried to fight Malthael and it was really difficult. But once we finish story mode and go into adventure mode, we will have to be careful because there's just a greater density of monsters in adventure mode. And also, the way the gameplay loop works, you're constantly powering up and increasing the difficulty, and if you're too reckless about that, you will die. Alright, Chancellor's Altar beneath the Cemetery of the Forsaken. Oh yeah, I remember this part. I remember all the parts, what am I about? Something doesn't look right about me carrying a massive fucking axe, because I'm never going to use it. I have a decent amount of mana, huh? Eat bats! I am the Batman. Oh yeah, I heard. Alright, so those challenges I just got, they're account-wide. So when it said Grand Beastmaster of Sanctuary, that means I think I've killed every, at least vanilla and Reaper of Souls monster that there is in the game. I don't know how I missed these in my original playthrough though, so... By the way, I know I could probably have saved some time by just starting out with a hardcore character. Because then when I hit level 70 I would have got 3 achievements, like level 70, Necromancer level 70 and Hardcore level 70, but when you play Hardcore mode it's different, because you play it differently, you play it more conservatively. And I also didn't know it was going to be I didn't know I was going to die. Or I didn't know I wasn't going to die all the way through my playthrough the way I did. Hindsight's 2020. And actually I did die, but I don't really count it because it was it wasn't on purpose, but basically I was trying to get the achievement. There's a necromancer specific achievement for basically in the Diablo fight.
Spirits are bound within this trap. I spring it gladly.
Oh, I don't think I needed to do that. Whoops. Oh good, and the objective is to survive. So we're either finishing this or we're, or we're starting a new character. That looks easy enough.
Most of these tortured spirits are fleeing. I am nearly done.
No, you're halfway done. Big difference.
I do not have enough mana.
Okay.
The way opens before me.
Seems easy enough. My typical rule for that, by the way, is if it has more up arrows than down arrows overall, I equip it unless I feel like I've got way too much damage and not enough, or I'm too squishy or that kind of thing. But in this playthrough I will generally favour defense and recovery over attack anyway. I keep going to teleport and remembering I can't do that on this character. I could do this though. I could do a sick roll. Which is a console only feature, I'll have you know.
I need mana.
I must say, I do quite like the fire bat skill. I hope the level 70 hardcore character counts towards the overall level 70. Like, have 6 characters at level 70 achievement. And I wonder if you die and he gets deleted, if that then removes him from that achievement if you don't finish it before then. That might be something I need to look into. By the way, I had this genius plan. Okay, I had this genius plan. I was gonna like split screen my main character with a new character on my other controller and just boost him that way. But it turns out if you want to do local multiplayer, you have to set up a new PSN account and they have their own character roster. And I was just like, damn it, why? Made me very sad. So, like I said, there are ways to increase the speed at which you level for your alternate characters. I don't know if it's by a lot though. I know there's a legendary gem you can get, which slots into, I think, any level item. Or if not, there's a way of making a level 70 item wearable by a level 1 with the Canai's Cube, so you could do it that way. And it increases your XP gain by well, you can upgrade it over many levels, and you can do that by doing Greater Rifts, and Greater Rifts are fun. So my plan basically is to get a level 25 XP gem and then level up my alts using that and leveling them through bounties, because there's another annoying achievement to do 500 bounties. So that's basically the plan. That's a lot of dudes. Oh no, he's walled me in. Uh-oh, I have no way of getting out of this either. Oh shit. Didn't like that. Did not like that. He's taken a lot of hits. I wonder in hardcore mode, can you... Oh, you can't change the difficulty mid-hardcore mode fights. Okay, that's good to know. Why am I doing like no damage to these guys? Oh. Okay. When did I get that? Oh no. Okay. Oh, I have like no recovery. Oh.
Need more mana.
Not gonna lie, that was a bit of a... Well, I wouldn't say a close one, but I didn't really particularly enjoy that fight. That was a little bit of a clincher. What's my, Oh, my recovery is only 10, that's not good. Let's see if I can fix that. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, I've never died on a hardcore character before, so I literally have no idea what would happen. Like, I assume it just deletes it, like there's no opportunity to transfer it into like a regular character. That would be nice, but I guess that would take away from some of the... idea of it.
I do not have enough mana.
I think this is the right one. No, it is not. We're getting unlucky here. When I did it on my Necromancer, I got it first try. Although, I guess it could still be down a corridor. Typical. Go away. I don't want your adventuring ship. Might as well go this way and uncover the full map. Oh, I didn't even have any boots until just now. What's this pylon? Movement speed, okay. Why the fuck? He hasn't got to the point where he said, oh no, it's not in here yet, so I guess I have to uncover the entire map? That's really annoying. I guess there's more passageway over here, okay. Oh, is this the way? I think you only get a level 2 if...
Tomb scream of madness and betrayal. Crown is near.
Okay. I guess maybe they recommend playing a Witch Doctor because enemies aggro on your dogs before they aggro on you. So you can do that. That should be fine. Okay. One of the main things we're going to have to watch out for as well is arcane enemies, which do like the orb, because those do so much damage.
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
We're only doing it to kill him. Oh wow,
Smile upon me.
He died fast. Alright. Yay! I don't know why that gives us the ability of a town portal, but I'll take it. Soul Harvest, what's that do? Feed on the life force of enemies to increase your intelligence for 30 seconds. Sounds boring, if I'm honest. It's another button in it.
You found the crown. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it back alive.
Wow, thanks, Hedrick.
Needs repair. Should be no problem. It's good to work again. There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
We all seek meaning in grief. Maybe we will find it together.
Yay, we got the blacksmith. So I'm pretty sure now you just have that across all characters. Not that it really makes much difference. Alright, so now we can salvage stuff, which is good. Sometimes when you look through this screen it kind of becomes apparent. Oh! No, I don't want to... Right, hang on. When did I get a shield? This is a one-handed weapon I'm using, right? Yeah. So yeah, sometimes you should double check before you do the mass salvage button, but... Like, for instance, this is probably better than... Yeah. I don't know though. No, recovery's fine. Right. Let's put our simple knife in the stash so that if we ever die, we can see.
The crown is in my keeping. Direct me now to the lost king.
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
The Skeleton King's sickness infects this land. I will put an end to it and find the star.
I wish we had a Skeleton King to go kill. Right. I think this is the only time in all of Diablo, by the way, that you come back to a dungeon and there's like a shortcut back to where you left off. Okay, I want to fuck that gargoyle statue up, but I guess not.
Need more mana.
Yeah, that does like nothing. Ow. Oh, thanks. Oh, experience pool, thank you very much.
I will enjoy this.
I will not accept this. It's not my time to die.
Yay, we did it.
Your evil undoes you.
Attack my dogs. Thank you.
I need mana.
It's weird to go from my Necromancer, who I'm currently getting to the point where he's breaking the game with like a whole bunch of like, if this, then times your spell by 3,400% kind of stuff. And then I'm back here and I'm like super weak. I'm like taking one enemy at a time kind of thing. I should do some streams on my Necromancer while I just grind rifts, that would be fun.
A perfect.
Maintain your incantations.
Ave magistros. Ave.
Your magic is weak.
There he is.
Now, back to my mission.
Who are you?
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well. Tell me, what brought you to this infernal place?
I go to face the Skeleton King.
As do I.
I like to think the world is safer now.
Glowing pit. What made it?
I wish to know this as well.
Down this way. There are my weapons.
He's free! Do not let him re-up!
Sorry, what was that? You gonna finish? No, you can't, 'cause you're fucking dead.
I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
Not John Dar. Black magic bars our path, but the will of a Templar is stronger. I really like these fire bats. Have I got any... No, I don't have any runes for them yet, okay. Horrify. Channels the horrors of the unformed land to frighten nearby enemies. Why would I ever choose that over zombie dogs? Also, I was calling them demon dogs earlier, I just realised that's a Stranger Things thing.
Black magic bars our way. But the will of a Templar is stronger.
Fuck yeah, it is. This guy isn't normally here. But then it's randomized partially, so...
Need more mana.
We did it. I'm gonna be saying that a lot, aren't I? We did it.
You were a Templar, John Dar. How could you succumb to this coven?
The Coven is my brotherhood now, Cormac. The powers we serve will soon rule this world! Please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven.
Oh, damn!
Thank you for your aid. I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King. But there is one condition. If we find the sacred tomes of my order, they are mine.
No, they're mine. Oh, fine.
Then onwards we go to fight the Skeleton King.
Fuck yeah, I do. I think he has an ability which, when you hit, like, fatal damage, he'll stop and protect you or something, so he's probably who we want with us. Let's see if I can preview his abilities. Heals you in a Templar or taunts enemies near you when you are hit. Is it a good heal? I'm gonna go for the heal. And then life regeneration or slowing. Charges an enemy stunning damage. I can't fucking talk. Stunning enemies or delivers a massive blow to the enemy, and then level 20 is when your life is low, the Templar will come to your aid, knocking back enemies and healing you. Okay, that's what we're looking for. I think what happens is, if I get too chilled out, I start mumbling instead of talking, and then when I mumble, I just trip over my words. Also, it doesn't help that I'm wearing a headset where I can't really hear myself talk, so if you've never experienced that, basically it just makes it really hard for you to articulate sentences. You wouldn't think it would, but it does.
I strike at your heart.
Don't mind me, just blowing darts over here.
What is this? I do not have enough mana. Spirits grant me blessings.
Yay, level 10! Alright, yeah, the passive. Alright, what have we got? When an enemy dives within 20 yards, there's a 15% chance that a zombie dog will automatically emerge. Ooh. The range of this effect is increased by your gold pickup radius. I think that's a Paragon level thing. And then... Oh, hang on a minute, I'm looking at... There we go. And then reduce all damage taken by you and your pets by 15%. I think we want that one. It's the less exciting of the two, but again, hardcore mode. Circle of Life. Oh, isn't that the one we just looked at? You were a Templar, John Dar.
My strike is true.
Templar's like, yeah, so is mine.
tried to count how many we've killed, but I've lost track.
Well, I'm sure I've got it written down here somewhere in my... Let's see... yeah, it's probably there somewhere. You know what, I'm curious. I'm gonna look this up. How does hardcore mode work in Diablo 3? Diablo 3 hardcore mode. Because I should probably know. Note, Blizzard is in no way responsible for your hardcore character. If you choose to create and play a hardcore character, you do so at your own risk. Blizzard is not responsible for the death and loss of your hardcore characters for any reason, including internet lag, bugs, acts of God, your little sister, or any other reason whatsoever. Consult the EULA for more details. Blizzard will not and does not have the capability to restore any deceased hardcore characters. Don't even ask. La 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 la, we can't hear you. That's in the Diablo 2 manual page. That's amazing. Alright, let's see. Do. What the fuck is this wiki page? Using bots on hardcore is also pointless since bots are generally more prone to dying than players. They're encouraging botting? What the fuck? Or not encouraging it, but being like, oh yeah, it's a thing people do. Alright, so you don't lose Paragon experience, which we won't get till level 70 anyway, so that's kind of pointless. Dead characters at least level 10 may be put into the Hall of Fallen Heroes to be viewed by anyone, that's nice. Hardcore characters are indicated by the red flames on preview instead of blue. Hardcore and softcore characters have separate currency. Stash and Paragon levels, yeah, I knew that. There's achievements, yeah, that's what we're going for. Dead hardcore characters appear in form of ghosts until moved to the Hall of Fallen Heroes. Huh. Levels assigned in red and marked hardcore class name signature. Many items such as beckon sail and skills such as unstable anomaly in game are specifically designed for hardcore players. Some of the items such as Ancestor's Grace are exclusive to hardcore mode. Oh, interesting. Patch 2.1, death of a hardcore character is reported in clan chat. Okay, so there's not that much different. What's Ancestor's Grace? Legendary amulet. Let's see. Only item in game which can actually be lost. What? Oh, I guess it only drops once? I don't know. When receiving fatal damage, you're instead restored to 100% maximum life. The item is destroyed in the process. Oh, I see! Okay, hopefully we find one of those then. That's cool. Bit like a Totem of Undying in Minecraft, or in RuneScape when you make a hardcore character, hardcore Iron Man, you can buy a thing that basically turns it into an Iron Man character on death. Seems like they always have like a get out of jail free card somewhere in the hardcore mode. I've always loved the idea of hardcore stuff, but I'm always too precious about not dying. So I play in a boring way, and then I, lo and behold, get bored. Alright, we're getting close to the first big boss fight of the game. Again, I do not need to be breaking open all of these pots. I mean, I should because of loot, but it takes a while.
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear. May death bring peace from your madness, Leoric.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Condorus will still obey their king. Even if you will not.
I wonder if this is stuff that occurred in Diablo 2, or if it was like between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, or if it was like pre-Diablo altogether. I really don't know, because I've never played the first two games. So many breakable objects here.
You
hey, bud.
Dare to bring the warmth of life into my tomb?
I laughed at that on my Necromancer.
Down, Hellspawn!
Oh, I'm not sure I normally see a shrine over here. I'll try and get to the Skeleton King before I lose it.
We have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery, hardly fit for the King of Condorus. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
You will never defeat me!
I will, though. You'll see. Or you won't, because you'll be dead.
You
Shit.
were defeated the moment you surrendered to madness.
Bring it on. Here he be.
Need more time.
I find in Diablo it's always a relief when the boss spawns ads, because you can usually get shit from them, like recovery and like when you're in a Necromancer, corpses to explode. It's like the only game where it's a good thing when there's ads. Yay, we did it. Guess say no, because we need survivability. I wonder what this legendary helm we've picked up is. Could it be the Crown of Leoric? Could it possibly be that random legendary? Yeah, so this is, to the best of my knowledge, the only legendary that is guaranteed to drop at a place in a game. Apart from maybe the Monster Hunter Cleaver, I think that drops from the Butcher, but I might be wrong. So yeah, we got a crown, which you can put a gem into. Actually, have we got any gems? I'm not sure I've seen any drop. No, we don't have any.
Ah, here is the crater. So you are the fire that fell from the sky. Why do I find you here at the source of this place's darkness?
I am. I remember falling.
Do you remember why you are here?
I am not your enemy. I think. Yes, I believe I have come with a warning. The darkness. The darkness is coming.
Oh, I know. Have you seen the news?
I will take you to Cain. He will lead us to understanding.
Let's go.
For all the mysteries yet to be solved, I now learn that the fallen star is a man. He remembers little of himself. I will bring him to Deckard Cain. Perhaps then he will have some answers.
I like how he's like, wow, the fallen star was a man. And the necromancer is, the fallen star is a dude. He's just some fucking guy. He was like really annoyed about it, if I remember.
What skill should I master?
Oh, hang on, let me have a look, Templar. We've already spoiled all of your skills, but do we want life regen or life regen, obviously? Yeah, I know you would, mate. I know.
This man was the falling star.
No man could survive such a thing. Who are you? What are you?
A warrior, I think. I came bearing grave news, but I cannot remember.
Your message might be all that can save us from impending doom.
That's the worst kind of doom. Alright guys, you know what, we'll equip that one because... Wait, is that a two-hander? Wait, what? Oh, that's his offhand, okay. We'll equip that because it's free up. Anyway, I'm gonna end this stream here because it's just an hour until my very first podcast with Reese on this exact channel. So I'm going to take a break and let's all meet. All 0 of my viewers will all come and be back here in an hour. If you're watching the VOD, thank you. Anyway, I'll see you in the next stream where we'll be doing more hardcore Diablo. Didn't die in this one. Maybe the next one, no. Ooh. I should probably log out. You never know.